Hello, I'm back. This is Grandma Diva. As you can see, I done got the water ready to put the chitlins that I just cleaned. I'm about to put them in so I can start cleaning them. Like I said, this is part 2 on how to do your pork chitlins. So I'm going to drain some of the water that's off of them because I did do a couple of rinses before I turned back on the camera to let you know. But you need to clean them like at least about. Okay, there they go. They're all done. You need to clean them at least about 3 or 4 times to make sure the water is clear. See the water? You want your water to look like that. So just move them around. Make sure it's cold water. Please don't do them in hot water because you'll ruin them. It's like cooking them in ahead of time. So you don't want to do that. You want to always make sure your water is nice and cold. And you want to squeeze off the fat. See how they look? They're nice and they're clean. See? That's the back, and this is the front. This is the chitterling. This is how it looks when they're clean. Ta-da! So, now, I'm going to move them around. Give them another little rinse. Put them back in the pail that I'm cleaning them in. So we're going to clean these babies on up and get ready to put them in the pot. Get them nice and cooked up. I was going to freeze them, then I changed my mind. Since I did all this work today with them, I figured I'd go ahead and treat my husband to some chitlins. So when he comes in the morning, he'll have another plate to take to work with him with some nice piping chitlins. Okay. Well, we're almost done with this step 2. And sometimes the waters don't always come actually clear, and that's all right too, as long as you know they're clean. And you don't want you don't see a bunch of garbage floating on the top of it. You're great. You still can go ahead and do your thing. But I prefer to keep cleaning them. They're nice and clean. I went over them like maybe 3 times because you got to make sure you got a lot of that fat that comes on them from the beginning. That's where the big problem, the big work is at the beginning. And it so happened I got a pail that had a lot of garbage on it this time. Usually I don't get the ones with a lot of garbage and debris on it, but that's alright too. I don't mind cleaning them. So I'm going to rinse that water out. As you can see, I'm going to dump that. I'm going to do it one more time. I'm going to dump them again for the last time, and they're about to go to the pot. Now, I want y'all to look at this water. See that water is nice and clear and clean. Like I said, do your like 3 to 4 washes, real good. Just move them around. It depends on how many pounds you're cooking. So this is only a 10-pound pail I had. And they're clean, see? Nice and clean. The water's clear, see? So you're going to have clean food. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to return them to the bowl so I can bring them to the pot and get them started. And another thing that I meant to mention, that you can use vinegar. Use like 2 cats full of vinegar inside your water, and that helps cut down on the bacteria and you know, all that little stuff like that. But you don't have to, but you could. I think it's best to do it with the vinegar. So you squeeze them off like that, and then I'm putting them in my little bowl over here, getting ready to put them on the pot and get them cooking. We're almost finished, guys. Okay. And you squeeze them off like that. They feel slimy, but they're really kind of delicious. Don't over season them. Just have it just right. I use diamond crystal salt because I take that to be a non-iodine salt that don't have a lot of salt, especially for someone with high blood pressure. You don't want to cook with a lot of salt. Because most people like to season their food as they eat it. So, anyway, we're almost finished. I didn't do hog maws this time. I just figured I would just do the chitlins. Because this is the hardest part that everybody have a hard time trying to catch on to. So, we're finished with that. Another piece. Okay. Now, I'll be back in 1 second for part 3. See you in a minute.